Even if journalist, paparazzi, your head, you are still part of this nation. Are we ready? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will now call, on behalf of the Premier of Gauteng, Dr. Ismail Vadi, the MEC, the Department of Roads and Transport in Gauteng, to come and welcome us. Thank you very much.
MEC Sizakele Nkosi Malubani, thank you very much. Mr. President, Minister of Transport, and all the esteemed dignitaries that our MC had acknowledged earlier on, and ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to what is really a very, very important day. For those of us who are in the transport family, particularly in Gauteng, this is a special day. It is a special day for public transport in our province. I think today's handover of this new Metro Rail train by our President to the Prasa family and to the transport family in Gauteng is a turning point. This is the beginning of the end of late Metro Rail trains. It is the beginning of the end of cable theft. It is the beginning of the end, hopefully, of trains being burnt and damaged. It is the beginning of the end of thousands of our commuters, our people, traveling in the winter months in cold coaches. This is a new beginning for public transport in our province. And it's a great moment for us, particularly for me as the MEC for Roads and Transport, to see a train comparable to the Gautrain, which will be part of one integrated system. In fact, we've been saying for some time, we don't want a service that distinguishes the Gautrain from a Metro Rail service. It must be seen as one service. This day marks the beginning of that kind of public transport service. We've just taken a test ride on the train, and the President was laughing. He says he can fall asleep. That's how soft and how smooth the ride was. So for us, this is it's a moment to celebrate, and it's a moment for us to see the birth of a genuine rail transport system in Gauteng, because we believe that for the public transport system in Gauteng, rail has to be the backbone of that system. You can't move hundreds of thousands of people every day from home to work and back without the backbone of a rail system. So to all of you who have come, it's our great pleasure, feel very welcome, and it's a great privilege for the Gauteng provincial government to be part of this event, of inviting you here and to participate in the proceedings. So thank you very much for being here.
Now, thank you very much, MEC Vadi. Ngicela ukucheck abapha abantu baseMamelodi. Just raise your hands. Okay. Nangapha anyanicela bafowethu man, please man. Abo mejisi phansi. Ase belief man, hey. Sengiyanicela ama-outi. Abo mejisi phansi man. Phansi ko mejisi phansi. Thank you very much. Niyazi mos ukuthi ngikhuluma ngani ne? Okay. Umuntu kwatisa unkosikazi wakhe ushisa itrain. No, thank you very much, MEC Vadi. I will now call the Minister Maswanganyi to deliver his remarks and also invite the President on stage to address the gathering. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Program Director, MEC Nkosi Maluwan, MEC of Roads and Transport, Comrade Ishmael Vadi, MMC responsible for transport portfolio in Tshwane, Councillor Sheila Sinkubu, okay. The chairperson of the Transport Portfolio Committee in Gauteng, Mr. Jacob Kawe, councillors present here, members of legislature, parliament present, President of Santaco, Mr. Philip Taibos, and other office bearers, President of NTA, Mr. Francis Masitsa, and other office bearers present, other chairpersons of transport entities, acting group CEO of Prasa, Mr. Zide, other chief executive officers of other transport officers present, the acting DG of the Department of Transport, Mr. Mkonyam, provincial heads of department, faith-based organizations, comrades, ladies and gentlemen. Today is not my day. I won't even make remarks. People want to listen to the president, not to the minister. So I won't waste time. Msholozi, here are the people who have been waiting for you. You have delivered the new baby this morning. As the MEC have indicated, it was a very smooth ride from Resik station up to Pretoria station here. We are going to continue with rolling out many trains throughout the country. We are going to be constructing or building 580 trains in South Africa, in Niger. The list is endless. And that project is going to create not less than 8,000 jobs. Already we have created 1,000 jobs in Niger. So we are not going to spend less than 150 billion rand until somewhere 2025, where we'll be rolling out the stocks, more especially for our poor people. So Msholo is the president. Here are the people, they want to listen to you.
Thank you, please. Ningadula fast. Thank you very much, Director of the program. The Minister of Transport, Mr. Joe Matswangani, ministers present here today, the Deputy Minister of Transport, the Executive Mayor of Tshwane, Mr. Soli Msimang, Chairperson of the Prasa Board and Management, ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. Today is an important day as we reach another critical milestone in the infrastructure development program of our country. We are happy to join you to launch the northern corridor of the Metro Rail commercialized passenger train, which is fondly called People's Train. This project is part of the bigger plan by Prasa to roll out of the train system of the future in order to modernize and improve passenger travel experience in South Africa. Government is investing a lot of money to improve the way our people travel. We are investing 51 billion rand on buying new trains and 4 billion rand and on new hybrid locomotives. All in all, the investment program towards the modernization of passenger rail infrastructure and services totals 173 billion rand. The program focuses on station and depot modernization, upgrading of signaling and overhead lines, railway tracks, and platform correction. It is a worthwhile investment on infrastructure that will improve the lives of our people and which will also last for many decades to come. The handing over of this world-class train today, the People's Train, indicates that the days of having an uncomfortable, unreliable, and unsafe rail service must become a thing of the past. The investment in this modernization program by government will ensure that we change the rail landscape of our country. The new trains have some key features designed for both safety and passenger comfort. This launch is part of the program of government of building a renewing infrastructure. We made a commitment as government to maintain road infrastructure, upgrade rail infrastructure, and service and services, and also to build a reliable public transportation services. This is aimed at improving the quality of life of our people by developing accessible, safe, and modern public transport in the country. We already have a large network of infrastructure to build on. Government, through Prasa, owns 2,280 kilometers of South Africa's rail network and uses 22,000 kilometers of rail track under the control of Transnet. Prasa has 585 train stations and a total fleet of 4,735 coaches, with an overall staff complement of 18,207. With the implementation of the Moloto Development Corridor, we are to see the expansion of the South African rail network together with the addition of the train stations network. This infrastructure, especially the passenger rail services, will be transformed and modernized over the next 20 years. This is the beginning of the revival of passenger rail after 40 years of underinvestment. This underinvestment into passenger rail has resulted in old and unreliable trains and rail infrastructure. Prasa cannot launch new trains on the old infrastructure as it is over 40 years old, because the infrastructure will be unable to support the new train and its technology. That is why we are investing in a complete overhaul of the rail infrastructure in South Africa. The program is going well. Prasa has refurbished 291 metro rail and 298 Shosholoza mail coaches. In addition, 27 stations have been upgraded nationally. These most challenging rail engineering projects firmly position South Africa as the manufacturing hub of rolling stock in the African continent. We are truly proud of our overall infrastructure development program as government. It moves beyond trains to include the building of schools, refurbishing of hospitals, building of 3 new universities, and more than 10 training and vocational education colleges. let me make an appeal to all our people. Let us be partners in ensuring the success of the government infrastructure development program. As we hand over such infrastructure, we appeal to our people to handle it with care. These are your trains. Look after them so that they can carry you for many years to come. The acts of vandalism and serious crimes, such as the burning of trains, are totally unacceptable. We should report people to the police, all those who burn trains, steal cables, or do anything else that undermines efforts of improving the quality of life of all our people. We have experienced shocking incidents in this country where people burn trains because they arrived late at the station and made them late for work, which means they burn them so that they mustn't travel at all. Funny logic, not so. That is too drastic and is totally unacceptable. Partly because you don't know why the train is late. The reason might have been beyond those who handle the train. Commuters and our passengers, our passenger rail teams should engage and discuss customer care issues such as arrival and departure times. Clear and open channels of communication must be strengthened so that we do not have to go through horrible incidents such as the burning of trains and other critical infrastructure. The infrastructure is meant for us. It does not belong to anyone. It belongs to us. We need to handle it with care so that it is able to fulfill its purpose of facilitating our movement from and to, and indeed to wherever we are going. I want to underline this matter of burning of trains because it causes problems. There may be few individuals who are angry, but as they burn the trains, they don't know how they'll travel tomorrow. They might lose jobs. They might make other people lose jobs. So please, let us handle these. They are wonderful trains. Smooth, comfortable, with all the security features I was shown by people who know it better. Even if a Tsotsi was pickpocketing, will be seen by the driver and other people through the eyes that are somewhere in the train. So don't do funny stuff in these trains. They've got eyes, they can see. Handle them with care. And I'm sure we will enjoy, we will be feeling good in the train. Have wonderful conversations that are user-friendly. This is the government who's trying to better our lives in any way. Bit by bit, we will do it right at the end. Now, I can't say it in Tswana or in Bedi. I could only say it in Zulu. Now, you won't hear me. Ukuthi nesilwane inganga yazi yawaqeda amanzi ngolimi. Kancane kancane sizofika. Noma impandla iqala ngenhlonhlo. That sounds deep Zulu, not so. The rescinding hair, that's where the bolting begins. But you will never see the hair. All you will see is a fully fleshed mpandla. So we are getting there as a country. These are signs, clear and positive signs that says to us, South Africa is not sinking, is rising. That's a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to officially launch the People's Train today. Enjoy the ride and handle it with care. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Someone wanted to sing, so I thought I will give him an opportunity to sing. If there's one thing I want, so I'm not going to embarrass myself. So I thought you were going to sing. Okay, no, thank you very much. Masibonge ku President wethu ngicela ezinye izandla. Kumama nginizwe nililizela. Kumachita ngicela ama flag. Thank you very much. This is a people's train and this is a people's event. Sibonga kakhulu kumongameli for his speech. Esikhuthazayo ukuthi masimphathe kahle lo mntwana. Ari mutshware hantle ngwana wa ke re kwa rona. Mamelodi, are you here? Akere re utlwile akere batho ba Mamelodi. Machita se Mamelodi nizwile ngisho. Ukuthi ama train wethu lanka. Ke di train tsa rona tse akere? No. Thank you very much. Oshisayo babu Mthombeni uzodila naye. Thank you very much, Mr. President. I didn't want the person that I'm about to call to give us a vote of thanks, but I'm going to do it anyway. Fortunately, I'm the MEC. I can give instruction to any officials or any official of government. I'll now call upon the acting head of Department of Transport to come and give us the vote of thanks.
That was a long walk. Sounded like Paris 2 days ago on Sunday. Thank you very much, Program Director, Honorable MEC. Excellency, the President of the Republic, President Jacob Zuma, Honorable Minister of Transport, Honorable MEC, MEC Vadi, Honorable MMCs, and all protocol observed. At least I'm at the end, I can say it. For us, is to say thank you. We have received the initial 18 of the 600 train sets that we are going to receive over the 10-year period. As officials, JD, we have no option but to take care of these train sets. We have got an equal responsibility like the public, the passengers, and the users to take care of these train sets. I would like to thank the President for honoring us and handing the brand new train set. We would like to promise the President that come a few years' time into the future, you will find the train sets in the conditions that they are today. We'd like to thank the Minister for always leading us and pushing us very hard and ensuring us that we make this day happen, but also for introducing the President on our behalf. We'd like to thank the MEC Vadi for welcoming all of you. But most of all, we normally don't do this, but we'd like to thank the Program Director for having driven this program with the necessary speed that it deserves. Let's give you a round of applause. We normally don't do that, thanking the program directors. But to everybody who has organized, from the team, from the presidency, the department, Prasa, and everyone else who has, and for the food that we are still going to eat, we say thank you, Lord. I would not want to waste your time. I know that most of you, next will be a favorite item, which is going to be refreshments. Thanks a lot.
There's a train that comes from Namibia and Malawi. There's a train that comes from Zambia and Zimbabwe.
My sincere apologies for the little delay. I was trying to get announcements. I'm sure all of us really want to hear those announcements. But can I check if anyone knows Uguti Amakiaga Nilanka? Please come forward. There's a car keys as well, ne? Gate, so you won't be able to go in namhlanje. If your wife or husband is not around, you are in trouble. So please come and fetch your keys. Can I ask all those people about Petama keys to search themselves, and we can come and fetch your keys. I've promised you good till hour done. The announcement before we close. All those who came in buses, batlilenkadi bese, abeze ngamabhasi, ukudla kwabo kusemabhasini. Siyazwana ngisho bafowethu. Because asifuna ukunihlalisa la, nize nishiyo amabhasi ngoba sibhizi sikhuphula amapapa yabona majidi. So all those who came in buses, please go back to your bus. Definitely there is your food there. Abeze ngamabhasi asibuyele nemabhasini wethu ukudla kwethu kulapho. Kunalabantu ke ababhalwe abovia abaningi. You are welcome. Singaya ngapha ngasemuva. Kunama ushers azon usherisa. Azon usherisha. The reason why people will eat in their buses as funugun delay. At least laba abadlela la ekhaya baneemoto zabo ezizoba mix ekhaya. So sesifike ke emaphethelweni omsebenzi wethu. Mangibonge kakhulu kubaba osibongele. We can now all leave and then kusasa ekseni sambeni oh asambi kanjalo phela kusesestokfeleni bafowethu. Kunalabo abavamisa ukuthi ngihlangane nabe endaweni akusilapha esihlangana khona bafowethu la kusemsebenzini omuhle kaHulumende. Will then request the podium to leave and ask everyone to stand up. Sivalelise umongameli. Ngicela izandla. Thank you very much. I'll then request those that are going to pass this as we passing. Can I then ask the ushers who would be usherishe ama VIP to us, please? Please show them where they're supposed to go. Ushers, thank you very, very much for ukuthi umsebenzi wethu be muhle kangaka.